Hello everyone and welcome to our podcast. I'm Iriska, a psychology student who loves exploring how our minds shape the world around us. Today we are talking about something we all do, judging by appearances. Why do we do it? How does it affect us? And can we stop? To discuss this, I've invited three amazing creators who live in the world of images and impressions, social media. Please welcome our guests.
Hello everyone, I'm Shubi, a lifestyle blogger. My job is literally about how things look, so this topic hits home.
Hey everyone, I'm Bex, a TikToker who makes content about self-image, positivity and online pressure.
Hello everyone, and I'm Aiko, a fashion influencer. I spend hours just thinking about outfits, but I also think about how people see us online.
Perfect. Let's dive in. So let's start with a fact. According to social psychologists, we form a first impression of someone in 7 seconds, sometimes even less.
Yeah, that's true. On social media, people decide whether to follow or use or scroll, passing just 2 seconds.
Yeah, it's called synthesizing. Our brains make quick decisions or based on small details like clothes and facial expressions.
But that's dangerous too, because people might be confident online, but in reality they could be insecure or shy.
Exactly. First impressions aren't always accurate. They are shortcuts. They help our brains process information faster, but they can lead to bias.
So basically, judging by appearance is a natural process, but it needs conscious control.
Well said. So let's start the role of social media. How does social media change the way we see people?
Completely. People like TikTok and Instagram are built on visuals. People are rewarded for looking aesthetic, and that creates pressure.
Yes, there is even a psychological term, appearance anxiety. It is when people constantly worry about how they look in photos or videos.
Yeah, as a fashion influencer, I see it every day. Comments can be brutal, and one small flaw, people judge you instantly.
So there is also something called the halo effect. If someone looks attractive, we assume they are kind, smart or talented, even when that's not true.
And the opposite, the horn effect, when negative feature makes you see whole personality.
It's wild how one photo or angle can change thousands of people to you.
Yeah, that's why I sometimes post unfiltered pictures to show people influencers are human too.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think the thing that was playing on my mind was I was kind of sensing from them that they quite wasn't as comfortable doing that as I was. That was kind of the vibe that I got.
I just relaxed and looked at his face, and he kept frowning. and I thought he was nervous, but perhaps he was trying to intimidate me, I don't know. I thought you looked worried at times. I wondered what most worries you in life.
I wasn't worried at all. But it's a good observation. What worries me in life, I suppose, is the thought of not being successful. That's what worries me in life.
He was much nicer when he started talking, and when his face really relaxed when it was over and we were talking, and he looked a much nicer, kinder person. When I was just staring at him, he looked a bit hard, I thought.
I believe that I am quite successful, and I hope to become even more successful. And the only thing that probably that would worry me is the thought of not being able to continue that. Okay, so based on your life experiences, what do you feel when you look at someone like me?
I don't think I'd base seeing someone for the first time. I don't think it would have anything to do with anything that had happened in the past. I think I would just look at everyone and, you know, for what they are. I just thought how beautiful you were.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's just, you look so healthy, so fit.
I noticed that she was almost, I don't want to sound arrogant, but kind of almost in awe of me a little bit, and I kind of sensed that from her as well. No, so what I was kind of getting at is...
What experiences had I had with coloured people? Is that
not
what
necessarily, no, see, it wasn't about colour. I'm glad you've said that though, because I wanted...
Well, that's the most obvious
Yeah,
thing.
it is,
Yeah.
and the reason why I asked that question is because I
Yeah.
wanted to see if almost you would take the bait and bring colour into it. Now, that's not a bad thing, by the way, that's fine.
Yeah.
What I'm kind of getting at is I'm of the belief that when we see people, when we meet people, so until we have any kind of interaction with them, we automatically have an idea or a preconception of how they may be.
Yeah.
And it's only when we have an engagement or interaction with them, we kind of, that's challenged.
Yeah.
That's what my belief is. So, that's really interesting.
Well, you know, there isn't another person like him, is there? We're all unique and individual. And I just thought, how nice to sit opposite a beautiful face. I wanted to look more at his hands and his body, because I thought, is he a boxer or a bodybuilder?
People's first impressions of me are often a million miles from the person I actually am. Ultimately, when people look at people, one of the very first things they see is the colour of somebody's skin. I don't think that's a bad thing, and I don't feel offended by that personally.
It's difficult, isn't it? We all labour under certain disadvantages. Like, I'm old now, so therefore people don't like me because I'm old.
Let's have a little hug.
Thank you.
Nice to meet you. Take care.
Okay. If you'd asked me for a date, now that would have been all right, wouldn't it?
There is an interesting experiment by Princeton University. Participants were shown photos of strangers for half a second, and many people confidently judged if they were trustworthy.
Half a second? That's crazy.
Yes, and the results showed how easily appearance affects our perception, even when we don't have real information.
It shows how bias is automatically judged based on stereotypes like friendly equals smiling or tattoos equals dangerous. It isn't logical.
That's why awareness matters. Once you realize, your brain does it automatically and you can question it.
Presenting appearance affects our identity, the way we see ourselves.
Definitely. people start recording for the camera. Sometimes I feel like I'm becoming online version of myself.
Same, and there is even a term for that, self-presentation theory, and we'll all manage how others see us, but it can become exhausting.
And that's where self-esteem problems begin. When your value depends on likes or followers, appearance become everything.
So the challenge is balance authenticity and presentation. I think. Mhm. So let's end with some solutions. Let me ask how we can. Let's end with some solutions. Let me ask how can we judge less by appearances both offline and online?
Step 1. Listeners, notice when you are judging someone and ask, in this fair, it is based on facts?
Step 2. Empathy. Try to imagine the person's life behind the screen. Everyone has struggles you don't see.
And step 3, stop comparing. You are not what others post. You are what you think, what you do, and what you create.
Beautifully said. Psychology reminds us that the mind seeks the partners, but the heart seeks understanding. So today we learned that judging by appearances is natural, but also dangerous. It's shaped by evolution, media, and culture, but we can choose to look deeper.
And remember, guys, what you see isn't always what's true.
Behind every perfect photo is a real person with emotion.
And let's normalize imperfection. That's where real beauty lives.
Thank you, girls, for this deep and honest talk. And to our listeners, next time we meet someone or scroll through your feed, take a second to look beyond the surface. Goodbye.
Bye-bye.